How you doing, everybody? I thought I would make a video today about some of the fishing gear that I own. Haven't made one of these videos in a while, and so wanted to talk just in general about again buying fishing gear online. And you know, as fishermen, when we go to buy new gear, we really want to know: are we getting quality? Are we getting is the reel and the rod, are they going to feel well together? And going to a retail store and actually picking out a rod and getting a reel and putting it together and feeling it in your hand, there's something about being able to do that makes buying fishing equipment make you feel a lot more comfortable, a lot more safe in the fact that you bought what you wanted. Waiting to get something online and opening it up and taking it out of a box and then going, oh my God, this is not what I wanted, or this is not going to work. And that has happened. I bought a rod a couple years ago from a company that I raved about and said wonderful things about this company, and I still do think for the most part this particular company sells pretty good fishing products on for people who want to buy affordable fishing products online. And but when this rod came in, I was so excited. I opened the box, I pulled it out, and man, was I disappointed. The rod just looked cheap, and I just was not impressed. And so buying something online it can be a scary deal, and some people are very hesitant to do it, and I completely understand that. So I was fortunate again. About that same time, I went to a fishing expo, and I saw a fishing booth from Enigma Fishing, and I bought a rod there, and again I was able to feel it and feel the quality of it, it's one of my favorite rods even to this day, and I've talked about that particular rod on a couple of other videos that I've made, and I thought, well, if I ever get a chance to buy from Enigma Fishing, I'll do it. And lo and behold, last Christmas they had buy one get one free. So I was able to, jump on some deals and get some spinning rods and some spinning reels. And I couldn't wait to use it this summer to see how they paired with each other and how well they did. And man, was I impressed. And the rod I bought two different kinds of rods, but I'm going to talk about today are the rods that I've used in the river here in Virginia to fish smallmouth and small in this small river that I fish in, and that's the Ippon spinning rod from Enigma Fishing. And again, I can't say enough great things about this particular rod. I've always been a cork guy, but man, I'm telling you, I love the way this wind grip feels in my hand. They call it their e-grip, and it feels like you are holding a golf club. It's quality. I'm sure it's sewn on, so it's not coming off. The reel seat, the way this reels in from the bottom up and holds your reel tight, so that when you're fishing, you don't have to worry about hitting that little screw up here and unscrewing your reel and making it loose. For example, if you take a look at this rod right here that I have in my hand, you can see this rod, the seat of the spinning reel screws in from the top. So when you fish this and you're hitting that screw all day long, eventually it becomes loose and your reel becomes loose. All right. Well, you don't have to deal with that. You don't have to deal with that with the Ippon spinning rod, because it screws in from the bottom, and now when you're fishing, that does not come unscrewed. Okay. Again, the wind grip is incredible. Man, the way the way these guides are wrapped, they're hand wrapped, and they are extremely well done. Again, the guides are high-end guides that I think they're the Alps guides. And again, don't ask me what all that means. I just have kind of looked it up and saw that was some high quality guides. And the rod, if you see this now, the reel, and here's the rod. Look how balanced this is. All right, I mean, that is just extremely balanced. It's just a really nice outfit. And I was able to, again, buy one, get one free. So this ended up costing me $85. The spinning reel ends up costing me $40. So for $140, I got a spinning outfit that I would say if I had to buy this at a retail store, that the rod would have cost me at least $200 or more. The reel would have cost me probably about $90 to $100. So we're looking at about a $300 outfit for $140, and it fishes incredible. This rod is very sensitive. It's got a great backbone. It's got a great fast tip. This is the medium light fast action. I have it paired with the 2000 Enigma Pesca spinning reel. This has a 6:1 gear ratio, so I can get the fish in faster. I like a faster gear ratio on my spinning reel. It's got a nice feel with the knob here. And it's really, there's no flex in this reel. This is really, has really held up well. Again, I'm not catching giants down here, but if you saw my my personal best smallmouth that I caught on a topwater plug using this particular setup right here, the 6.6 medium light, I caught my personal best smallmouth. I would say that smallmouth was probably close to 20 inches and probably close to 5 pounds. And this thing handled it easily. Again, it's got a very unique hook keeper that's down here below the seat and below the reel, instead of being up here where most of them are. Again, I think the advantage to that is if you are walking with this spinning reel in your hand and you have your lure already tied on, when you're holding your reel and you're walking, you're not getting hooked. You're not getting that hook. Where if this was up here, you'd have to hold this more down here and walk with it like you were fishing with it, instead of holding it up here and holding the tip up high. Make sure you don't break it. And I think that's why they put it there. I can't really speak to that 100%, but I'm guessing that's why that's there. Now it's a little difficult. I will tell you, it's a little difficult when you're hooking it to store it and trying to bring it down here and get it past the spinning rod and trying to reel up the slack and not get it tangled up in your reel. But that is pretty unique. I don't think I've seen a whole lot of fishing rods put their hook keeper way down here. Again, it's got a really nice wind grip and a nice rubber knob down here. You can hold on to this and really, when you go to cast it, it really casts really well. And I can't say enough good things about this particular rod and reel. If you're looking for a rod and reel that you can afford, that feels extremely high end and looks really sweet, the Enigma Ippon spinning rod, especially this rod, and I would say take a shot at their, they actually have an Ippon spinning reel. The only reason I didn't buy that spinning reel is that the gear ratio is a little bit slower, and I really wanted the 6:2 and this one I have completely fluorocarbon. I don't have to worry about if it breaks, tying on another leader. It's easier just to tie on a lure and keep fishing. But this one I have braid. This one I have braid, and with the braid, this thing will cast a mile. Obviously that's one of the advantages of fishing with braid. You can cast further. The other obviously advantage of braid is that you don't use as much, but you have to tie a leader on. And then that comes down to what knot you use, and then did you tie a good knot? And if you didn't tie a good knot, is that going to fail on you when you're fishing? But that's a whole nother video. As far as the Enigma fishing products, I highly recommend this. If you go on their website right now, again, I'm not affiliated with Enigma Fishing, so don't think I'm trying to hawk and sell their products. I'm not. I'm just telling you what has worked for me and what I think would be a good product for you as a fisherman. If you come up on this page and you're just looking for an inexpensive or an affordable rod to buy, here it is. Right now they have a deal, $99. And the spinning reel is $39 or $40. So again, for $140, you can have what feels like a high-end spinning combo. So I've caught some really nice fish on this. If you get a chance to take a look at some of my videos, see me fishing with this, I would love for you to do that. Again, I hope everybody has a great end of their fishing season. Mine's coming almost to an end. Here we are, a week away from Halloween. I've got maybe 2 more weeks I can get in that river and stand the cold, and maybe still catch some nice smallmouth and largemouth bass down here, but we'll see. So anyway, appreciate you guys watching, and again, good luck in your fishing, and hope everybody has a great end of their fall, and looking forward to their winter. See you later, guys.